Richard, the thing the fans want to know probably most at the moment is the Joe Mills situation. Any update you can give us?
Where we're at the moment, we made what we felt was a really competitive offer to Joe, probably getting on for 6 weeks ago, and as things stand at the minute, it doesn't look like it's going to be one he accepts. So we think as a football club we're just going to have to move on, and we're really happy with what we've got in place, and we wish Joe all the best. But the message to the fans will be we made him a really good offer, and he's decided not to take it. So it's all on good terms. We wish him the absolute best, and we'll progress as a football club.
Yeah. To negate the loss of Joe Mills, you have been busy in the recruiting department. Are you happy, and are you done and dusted?
Yeah, absolutely delighted with what we've done so far. We've touched on it in the past that we identified some certain players in key positions, and we got those done early, and we got our number one targets, which doesn't always happen. So we've been proactive for a long period of time, and we've got a lot done that we're really happy with. Maybe a couple more tweaks to come. Nothing immediately imminent, and expecting anything the next day or two, but we're able to bring stuff in and strengthen if we really feel it makes us better.
Yeah, obviously with the pandemic and everything shutting down, has that affected football in terms of the recruitment market?
I think so. I think a lot of staff have had people on furlough, and they're taking an approach that they want to wait and see how it pans out a little bit closer to the time. But we're lucky in terms of the support we get from the chairman at the club, and we were able to be proactive and make things happen early doors, and I think that's testament to the lads we've brought in. They've seen the value in that, and seen the value of the project we're putting together, and they were excited to all be a part of it. So it's been good for us, and like I say, we've worked really hard to get everything done, and we were making sure that when we could get signings done, we were in a great position to do so.
Yeah. The squad and the staff have been in for the dreaded COVID test today. How was it for you, Rich?
Mildly unpleasant would be the polite way of describing it, but if it keeps us all safe and means we can get back out on the training pitch and get the balls rolling, then it's something we're all happy to do. But the boys are all tested. We'll get the results within sort of 24-36 hours, and then hopefully everyone comes back negative, and we can get going. So yeah, unpleasant but necessary evil.
Yeah, I know you won't want to brag or boast, but it seems the club have been ahead of a lot of clubs this season with the stages that they're going through. You seem to have got in earlier than a lot of the clubs.
Yeah, and I'm really lucky, and we're really lucky as a club that we've got some really great staff. Not just the medical department that have been really good in getting everything done, but even the people behind the scene, Mark Smith, James Mooney, they've been brilliant at getting everything right and safe for the boys, the players, the staff. So it's really a credit to their hard work that they've put in place, and the steps that they've reacted to when we've had new regulations and guidelines from the EFL. So we're lucky as a club. We've got some really good staff and really diligent, and they've made sure that Mark and the staff can get going at the timeline they wanted to.
Yeah. You've got a nice little 6-figure fee cash boost from Jordan Stevens. I know you're not going to reveal how much that is, but does that give you a bit of money to play with in your budget?
It's not a conversation we had with the chairman. We're working towards a budget irrespective of this, and I think it's things like that when they drop into your lap, a testament to the deal that was put together, testament to Jordan's development as a player since he's left the club, and ultimately the fact that the club had the wherewithal to bring him in and get him on a pro contract really early. He was with the first team group from a really early point, so it's just reward for the faith they put in a young player, and it's just nice to see another boy come through the ranks and go on, and he could well make his Premier League debut next year, which is a great caveat for the club, and it's another one to help us sell the pathway to the younger boys coming through. Yeah,
we talk about Jordan. Is obviously who can forget Ethan Pinnock, and I mean what a journey he's been through, and it's almost like a Jamie Vardy story, isn't it?
Tremendous. I think everyone associated with the club, and I wasn't at the time, but you see him performing on a stage like last night where everyone was watching, and it's great to see, and everyone that had any dealings with him at the club speaks so highly and passionately of him as a young man, which is the real pleasing thing to see. He's developed and kept true to his real qualities, and everyone at the club's delighted for him, and we wish Brentford the absolute best of luck in getting promoted to the playoffs, to the playoff final, and whoever they end up against.
And it just goes to show, finally, last one from me, it just goes to show how amazing you can polish a rough diamond from grassroots football, and I guess that's still an area that even in your recruitment you look at.
Yeah, we work really hard on all avenues of recruitment, and the fact that we can see the pathway in action with players like Ethan and Jordan Stevens and the younger boys we're bringing in, it's real testament to the club's pathway, and it makes our job a lot easier when we're talking to young players or players coming out of non-league, and we can really lean on a developed pathway for players to come through and move on to bigger and better things, and hopefully this year that's with the club.
Smashing, thank you, Rich.
No problem, Ash.